Hello everybody, this is True Mama. It's been a little while. I'm sorry about that. I've been going through some stuff, mostly sorting things, so mostly positive stuff, with obviously the negatives sprinkled on top, but I am pulling through. Anyways, that being said, I actually tried to make this video before, and I couldn't bring myself to finish it or like how it came out at all. I hated it, so I decided to just scrap all of that and start all over again. So today, what I want to talk about is all cops are bastards. As you can see in the video, you've probably heard this slogan before. It's often associated with other slogans which wish death to cops. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because of my past, or where I come from, who I am. I used to believe I used to say this, and I used to believe it. I rationalized it for myself, and so I didn't feel like a bad person for wishing pretty much bad things, like really bad things, to happen to police, men and women, just because of the job they chose. The way I want to speak about it, I want to first of all explain how somebody that's considered myself a humanist or a caring person could actually go about my life wishing the death of a whole group of people just because of the life choices, the job choices they made. Now looking back, I found it so wrong. Anyways, we're gonna get to that. So yeah, the way I rationalized saying that all cops are bastards, not only because people around me wrote it everywhere, they said it. It's not because of that. To me, if I don't believe something, I'm not gonna start like saying it. So the way I thought it was the truth. I thought because some cops do some horrible things, and there's cases where even good cops will protect the bad ones. I thought that because of that, it warranted to consider all cops bastards. That couldn't be further away from the truth. Maybe some people have covered for certain bad cops, but there's also like tons of really good ones that do not do that. And so now, I don't know if it's maturity or just starting to question everything. I thought I always questioned everything, but I guess I really wasn't at all. Just starting to question everything a little even more, I think, brought me into this realization that I was such a hypocrite when I said that. And so this video, I believe that it could potentially, hopefully, open the eyes to some people. We're not right when we wish horrible things to happen to people that have actually not wronged us or wronged somebody. It's kind of like we go about our lives, us leftists. I used to be a leftist, and when I believed that, we go about our lives believing that discriminating against a whole group of people is wrong. And yet, what are we doing? What are we doing? I've seen this behavior as well about rich people, Jewish people, and things like that as well. And I used to believe bad things, and now I'm realizing, I'm like, how could I believe that I was caring when it stems from hatred. It stems from hatred and fear. Nothing that's good. And those people have kids, those people have families, those people have parents. It's not because you become a police man or woman that you instantly lose your humanity. And so I do realize I personally want the state to have less powers, but that doesn't mean that I want there to be no police. I've had police help me in my life. I've had times where I wish they got there faster, and I've had times where I was really happy they got there really very fast. And so we gotta stop putting everybody in the same basket. It's really unhealthy. I want to join with this video a few examples of good policemen, and so I'm gonna join this here. I really believe that that pushing the all cops are bastards narrative is actually very, very, very harmful for the whole of society. You create these situations where people are hostile when they shouldn't be, and then the police become hostile as well, and so on and so forth, and it creates a fear into people. A lot of people are just fearful of police all the time, and it's not. The more you do that, we know that fear makes us make irrational decisions. We know that living in fear is not good. We know that love is important. We hate people that fearmonger, and yet what are we doing? We're fearmongering when we say that. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We instill fear into the youth, and then it's a never-ending cycle. And this happens with the police too. If they know that a certain, let's say, punks always become violent when they get in contact with police, what do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna be nervous. They're gonna be nervous around punks, just as much as we're nervous around the police. We're all being pinned against each other. And I'm telling you now that if there is need for a revolution, you want the police and the army on your side, fighting with the people. Anyways, I don't even kill spiders, and I was wishing the death of people because of the job they chose. And this is the big realization I came to. Hypocrite. And I still am. I'm still working on realizing the rights and the wrongs. You know, I don't think anybody has ever done with figuring out what's right and what's wrong. But it doesn't mean that, like, it doesn't mean that we should pretend it's not happening. It shouldn't mean it doesn't mean that we should not tell others to realize their actions. You know, a lot of people in my community, or my old community, because I don't feel very attached to it anymore, probably have came to the same conclusions as me, but never would they share that with others, or not many of them, because what happens to us once we step out of line in this scene is ridiculous, to say the least. And I believe that's gonna be one of my videos. I might make one about this actually later, if it all works out. We'll see. Anyways, I just want to keep it short and sweet. I believe that good cops, like good people, like anybody that is good, should be encouraged. And I would hate to be lumped. I've always hated to be lumped with anybody other than myself. If the actions of somebody don't reflect yours and you're blamed for it, how are you gonna react? You don't react well. We never loved it when somebody with a leather jacket like did something wrong, and then all punks got put in the same basket. Why are we doing the same thing? Why? Anyways, this is what I wanted to say. Sorry it took so long. I got a new webcam. Hopefully it's gonna help me be more comfortable to post more now that the lighting is better and everything. Thank you very much for staying with me. Most of my subscribers didn't unsub because of me not posting, and I really want to thank you very much for that. And so I hope you have the best of days and best of nights, whatever time it is for where you are. And I'll see you very soon. Hopefully in the coming days. By the way, don't forget to come see me on twitch.tv/truemalma. I'm gonna try to stream more often as well on there. I answer to everything that's said in my chat. You can hang out for hours with me, literally, if you just come on Twitch TV. Just make an account. It's free. Mwah. Thank you, everybody. I love you so much. And goodbye. I wanted to just add a light-hearted example of like that once in a while, like I'll think back to, and it really it does make me feel a certain way. It's one of the things that make me realize and come to the conclusion that I came to now. It happened a decade ago. It was me and a couple of my friends back then that it was really, really hot, and we decided to jump the fence to go swim at the pool when it was closed, the municipal pool. And we were swimming there way too long. We should have left. It's like we were asking to be caught, you know. And we're swimming and swimming, and these two female police officers drove by. They were really cute. They're pretty young, and they just told us to leave. They said pretty much they wish they could join us, and then they drove off. And so, are they bastards? Who did they hurt? Why should they be killed because of the job they chose and their family missed them? You know, maybe they have kids. It doesn't make any sense. All cops are bastards. It's a fallacy. It's bullshit. Stop saying it. Stop spreading that shit. You're fear-mongering. Whatever. Anyways, I just want to add that. So yeah.